few years ago, Womenspace came to us and they said, we want to do something different and really show folks what survivors of domestic violence go through. So we found a woman and we asked her to write a letter to her children. The voice you're going to hear in this video is the actual woman, and this is her actual letter. The people in the video are hired actors. This is probably really, in my opinion, one of the finest pieces we've ever put together.
My dear children, you were little when it began. It was supposed to be only temporary, just until we got on our feet. But he followed, making promises that I believed, promises that he could replace the dad that left you. The screaming and breaking our toys wouldn't last long. He would leave again.
Imagine living in a home where, again, you're walking on eggshells. You don't know if one thing is going to make this abusive person just go off again. Imagine not coming home, coming home and not knowing what that day's going to be like at home.
Then when he returned, it was so much fun, playing in the park and roasting marshmallows in an old pail. Until next time, the anger from out of nowhere, tearing through the house, breaking the things we cared for most.
There is an incident of abuse that is then followed by what is called the makeup period. That's also somewhat of a setup for what then follows what's called tension building. And this again is when you start to see that power and that control, where the abusive partner will maybe start nitpicking, which is then again followed by another incident again. There's definitely no end and there's no beginning, it's continuous.
The things he did were horrible, some unspeakable. He abused me in ways most people have never even heard of. And you had to live with it. You never knew what you were coming home to.
Every single day, it's the same thing.
Would he be there that day or would he be gone? Would I be bloody and bruised? Eventually the questions in your mind became more serious. When we get home from school, will Mama be alive? We had no friends, and our world became very, very small.
It basically cuts off the person from any resources, whether it would be, again, friends and family, whether it be places like Womenspace. It completely cuts them off. It makes them feel as though they're on an island and there's nobody there that can help.
He assured me it wouldn't go on much longer, reminding me often that he would soon see me dead, and I believed him. It was always in my mind, will this be the day? I knew it couldn't go on forever. I knew he would kill me or the state would come and take you away from me. I didn't know which would happen first. Either way, I thought I would die. My dear children, I am sorry for the chaos and the fear that you had to live with.
Intimate partner violence, the effects on children are pretty vast. They are affected psychologically, emotionally, and even physiologically. We see that a lot of children who have witnessed intimate partner violence will suffer in terms of their grades, will have a hard time maybe connecting with other peers. So in terms of making friends, that can be something that's really difficult.
The day finally came. A horrible, awful day. people came and took you away. In these 3 years, I have come so far from where I was. I have a job now. I have a car and my first hand-me-down computer, and I get to live in a pretty apartment in a quiet neighborhood. I wish I could say I've fully recovered and that I am whole now. I have a long way to go.
People heal in different ways, and those time frames look really different for everybody, and that's why it's important that us as a community continue to do the work that we are doing, because people will continually need to access our services, and that is really, really important.
There are good people, people we can trust. Son, I pray you will come to believe that. I am worthy of goodness, kindness, and compassion. Dear daughter, never settle for less than what you are worth. We must honor our convictions.
We deal with this every single day, and women like this deserve to be supported. Women deserve to be believed, and that's what we're here to do.
Okay. My promise to you is that I will do my best to take care of myself and to always provide you with a safe and loving place to call home. I love you with all my heart. Love, Mama.